Double wicket made, 4 for 31, and you're watching a genius at work. Gone! That's out! That's beautiful bowling!
Wasim Akram and Glenn McGrath are arguably two of the greatest fast bowlers of all time, especially from the 1990s onwards. Wasim Akram is known for his swing, seam movement, pace, unpredictable bowling, and versatility, while with McGrath comes to mind a robotic precision and seam movement. In this video, I am going to show you something different from usual, their skills and class, apart from just pure facts that can be searched online. Firstly, we take a look at the bowling variety they had with the new ball.
Another one. Oh, Moen throws the ball in the air, feeling for a catch.
In swing to the right-handed batsman and outswing to the left-handed batsman. This was the Wasim Akram's stock ball and bulk of bowling with the new ball. The ball swung in the air and continues to move more with the seam. The seam points to leg slip of a right-handed batsman.
Akram continuing, that's edged, taken by Inzamam.
Oh, great delivery. That was a beautiful ball. The right-hander is expecting the ball to...
Brilliant ball and outside edge given by the umpire Ian Hull. Quite a convincing stand there by...
Outswing length ball to the right-handed batsman and in-swing to the left. The seam pointed towards the first slip of a right-hander. This was to keep the batsman guessing so that they may not get comfortable with the stock and swing ball. And many times it brought wickets.
Over, but he's been tied down. Then he hit a 4 Wacko Yunus and he fancied this one. He wasn't really in line, just a little bit of movement. And
But this is why he's there. Wasim Akram bowling the one which angles in slightly to the right-hander, then seams away. And you can see just a change in the shape of the ball as it goes through. It seemed to be an extremely fine edge.
Oh, close, yes, beautifully bowled. Now that's the problem. The batsman, the ball is swinging into the right-hander, or in the case of the left-hander, Kirsten, we've just seen, would be swinging away from him. And then it's that devilish delivery that comes back.
That sounds good to me.
Big appeal for LBW.
The leg cutter, that ball did not swing in the air but seamed in sharply to the left-handed batsman, often catching them off guard, as they would be expecting the ball to move away. This got mainly the left-handers bowled or leg before wicket, or at least put a doubt in their mind about the ball movement.
Very, very close. Akram cannot believe it. 4 off the over, 2 for 12.
Because so many batsmen were just thrusting their pads at the ball. This is meant as a deterrent. I think it may be so for Gary Kirsten.
He's going to bowl round the wicket, try something different.
Akram to Tendulkar. That's a no ball, he bounced it at him.
And the bouncer also shakes a few up as well. Well, that's the sound of the helmet. That was the one I was talking about.
Ooh, that's a tough delivery.
Wide of the crease. Has he got a glove on that? I think he has. Juskovic's on his way. Wasim has done the job there. Juskovic couldn't get his gloves out of the way, and Rashid Latif has clung on to a very good catch. England are 4 down now.
The quick bouncer. It used to surprise the batsmen and discourage them from being on the front foot comfortably. It pushed them on the back foot, thus rendering them more vulnerable for a full pitch delivery. It also instilled fear, especially in the tail enders, forcing them to make errors.
And it's right on line. Just checking to see if Shane Warne wanted to have some eye contact.
And another bouncer, a short ball down the leg first innings, and a good catch by Rashid Latif. Just
Slater is taking strike. With Bill Laurie in the commentary box is Greg Chappell.
He got him, yes, that's beautifully bowled. That's always a danger, and Slater technically incorrect there, not getting forward, and bowled by the swinging Yorker, a gem of a delivery.
The swinging Yorker. It often surprised the batsmen due to the swing speed and came out of nowhere, leaving them shocked.
Ball has swung. Michael Slater looking to drive, perhaps just a little bit anxious. In the end, his foot almost got in the way of his bat, and the ball came back between bat and pad, and it won't be a very enjoyable lunch for Michael Slater. Australia
59 runs on the board, and the ball is still coming onto the bat. That got to be close, and he's out. It's a good comeback from Wasim Akram. Both the fast bowlers giving Pakistan team breakthroughs in no time.
It was. Well, we warned of this. This is a great bowler, and that ball was simply too good for Graham Smith.
Yes, it was right up into the block hole. He tried dropping his bat to stop it. He was late. So Graham Smith, after a long innings.
The straight surprise Yorker. It did not swing in the air. Wasim used to bowl them mostly when the new ball had stopped swinging, and yet it was not old enough for the reverse swing to take place, after the new ball overs or in the middle overs. It came when batsmen expected it the least and were left baffled.
Failing to stop it, off stump, flies out of the ground.
The bowing action after the ball hit the stump from Wasim Akram. He knew this was the perfect Yorker. Absolutely magnificent bowling, and the end of a first-class knock from...
Oh, and he's gone right through him. Great piece of bowling from Wasim Akram. And boy, didn't he want that wicket badly.
Brilliant bowling again. Again, it's the slower ball. And they've really done their homework, the Pakistanis. They've come out all fired up. This is the one. He rolls over the top. Sachin Tendulkar's been looking to hit the ball hard. They've had the men right back in the circle.
And he's got him. He can't believe it. Nobody can believe it. Umpire Peter Willey can't believe it. He doesn't have to put his finger up, but it was wide. It was the regulation 6-over point delivery. And Jayasuriya can't believe it. A slower ball, 73 miles an hour, and he chased it.
The roll of the fingers slow ball. This slow ball deceived batsmen as they were already looking for a fast swinging ball. Wasim used the slower ball to mix up and make his bowling unpredictable. Batsmen were found playing a bit early, which drew a misjudgment on their part, as it also came as a surprise delivery.
He's been outthought by Wasim Akram. Out for 39, 63 for 3.
Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Came in very late. And that's taken. What a delivery from Wasim Akram. This man is making the ball talk already. Got one to come back in to drop it. This one went the other way.
Oh, well bowled. That's close. He's got him. That's the end of Bevan. Yes.
Wasim Akram coming back. Very interesting move.
Wasim to Bevan.
Oh, he's out.
Reverse swing length balls both for the in-swing and out-swing deliveries with the old ball. For the reverse swing ball doesn't swing straight out of the hand. Rather, it starts swinging late the closer it gets to the batsman.
Does the trick.
It looked very adjacent. Yes, I think Wasim Akram has brought himself back at the right time with the tail in, but he has gotten rid of the man that has been out there all day.
Dujon has the strike. He's 6.
Nolan Yorker. Lovely ball.
Beautifully bowled there by Wasim, and he's got Darren Lehman with the Yorker. Beautifully bowled.
bowled. And it's knocked him over. Pakistan have won.
Warren Bevan putting...
The swinging Yorker, a nightmare for batsmen. It swung both ways in and out, swinging late and trapping batsmen from all over the world, swinging gradually more and more the closer it got to the batsman.
Test matches, come what may, but in one-day cricket at this stage...
Swinging Yorker. Very difficult to negotiate these swinging Yorkers. Started well outside off stump.
It's McGrath to Dravid.
It's been taken. So another wicket here for Glenn McGrath.
Gone, that's out.
It's been taken. Tremendous line here by
Glenn McGrath was a symbol of robotic accuracy and precision. His main stock ball was just on off stump or outside on good length, without moving off the seam and always testing the batsman's technique. Mostly, he bowled these deliveries with a wobbled seam and not an upright seam. And due to his height and hit the deck bowling action, he often got extra bounce that helped him get many wickets.
In the air, out, got him, first ball, that's 500 for McGrath.
Oh, that's close. Yes.
That's another edge and gone.
Glenn McGrath's off-cutter. Also bowled with a wobbled seam, this was the other main wicket-taking option for him. The ball pitched and moved into the right-handed batsman, trapping them for LBWs and bowled.
Well, that was an absolute beauty. How do you play those unless you've got a bat about twice as wide?
Oh, an absolute jaffer.
The leg cutter delivery. The ball came down with a wobbled seam too. Didn't swing in the air and just moved away from the right-handed batsman after pitching.
A leg cutter. You could see the direction in which the seam was pointing when it was heading down the pitch. Instead of keeping the seam very upright.
The conventional outswinging delivery. Glenn McGrath bowled this delivery rarely, and it wasn't a major part of his wicket-taking arsenal. But often he would set up batsmen for an off-cutter later on with this.
That's got to be close. Yes, he's gone.
This one, I think, swung away just a little bit. Didn't hit him on the back pad. No, it was on the front pad, but...
Oh, that's quick. And that's clattered Robinson.
The bouncer. He used it regularly to keep the batsmen at their toes, and it discouraged them to being happily on their front foot all the time. And it also was used as a surprise ball to take wickets.
He's gone first ball.
As the in-swinger, and that's a big shout by McGrath. Out.
The big in-swinger. Pedro Collins.
The reverse swing length balls and Yorkers both for the outswing and inswing. He was better at them in the early part of his career when he had more pace, because reverse swing gets more effective as the speed of delivery gets higher, around 90 miles an hour or above. McGrath also employed slow ball deliveries later in his career, especially in the ODIs, but they weren't that effective for him. Here are some comments about Wasim Akram and Glenn McGrath from top international players that who was the best and most difficult to face. I leave it on the audience to tell me in the comments, who do you think was the best? Keeping in mind that Wasim mostly bowled on the dead subcontinent pitches with a poor fielding side, while McGrath had plenty of bowling on the fast, bouncy Australian wickets with top fielding side in the world.
So where do we put Akram? I mean, have you got him at the top of the rung?
I have him and Curtly Ambrose.
Which bowler was the most challenging for you, and how did you prepare for him?
I think the number one bowler that I faced would have been Wasim Akram from Pakistan. I feel his deceptive pace and swing was always a difficult proposition for myself. Glenn McGrath got me out the most, but I felt that with McGrath, you had to make the mistake, and he was so patient that, you got into an area where you did make the mistake. But when it coming to someone who had the wit to get you out, someone who, could embarrass you even if you come off scoring 400 in a match, it would have been Wasim Akram. I thought he was extremely special as a fast bowler and one of my difficult proposition as a batter.
More than he could swing than you.
Best bowler ever faced. Same thing. Short run up. Wasim Akram, short run up.
Oh, very high. To me, I agree with Tubb. The two guys that in the era that we played was Ambrose and Akram. Akram could do anything. Like Slat said, he was on to you before you knew it. He just powered through the crease.
Who was the toughest bowler you faced, Rolway, in your career? Like, who gave you troubles?
I'd say as a fast bowler, it'd have to be Glenn McGrath. I thought McGrath was the... I kind of played Wasim and Waqar at the back end of their careers, so it's not fair to kind of think, like, people who played them early on said Wasim was in a different league, and I can imagine seeing videos of it.
Combination makes him such a good swing bowler. The pace is there. Pace was always there. He bowls 145 clicks, I would say, and he swung it big. His wrist position was good.
Like a lot of bowlers, particularly Shoaib. Like Shoaib bowled a few of the fastest spells that we ever faced, but he took 2 overs to get into it, whereas Akram, first ball up to 145k, bang on target.
Wasim is nearly the ultimate fast bowler. I think skill-wise, I can't think of better bowler than Wasim. What he could do with the ball was just amazing.
A great bowler.
I've never seen a guy who's that skillful, who actually enjoyed bowling the old ball more than the new ball. When that bloke took the old ball and it was reverse swing, he was the best at it to execute that on any surface, anywhere in the world.
Bowler. Wasim Akram by a mile. So one guy who I felt if I walked out to bat after scoring 400, he would put me in some trouble, and it was Wasim Akram.